James Bond.
Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time. Humans sacrifice, dogs and cats living together. That's hysteria. Wow. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Hey guys, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host as always, Jay Schatzer. And today I've got a super surreal flick lined up for us. It is Richard Stanley's 1992 classic, Dust Devil. And guys, if you haven't seen this one, you're in for a real treat. Let's not waste any time. Here is Dust Devil. Dust Devil is an enthralling horror film that subjugates the audience to bear witness to a vividly portrayed world filled with surreal imagery and cruel tendencies. Blasted across a brutal, dreamlike landscape in which magic twists the lives of its main characters, the film is a wonderment in atmospheric horror which soaks the viewer in a grotesquely imagined psyche of a serial killer, yet unveils that there is more than meets the eye when the true nature of the beast is revealed. Shot across the expansive and dry plains of South Africa, Dust Devil is a true masterpiece of the genre, as it seduces all who fall victim to its beautiful presentation and stark maliciousness. The film follows a young suicidal woman by the name of Wendy Robinson as she sets out on a cross-country trip in order to run away from her abusive husband. With her course set towards the sea and her mind struggling to relinquish the past, Wendy begins to have a number of strange encounters with a lone hitchhiker who slowly begins to reveal to her that he is more than just a mere man. Referred to by the locals as the Dust Devil, this shape-shifting man devours the lonely and lost, and unfortunately for Wendy, he has his sights on her. Hunted in the middle of nowhere and lost within the never-ending dune-covered desert, Wendy must find a way to survive this hellish situation and prove to herself that she wants to keep on living. Chelsea Field plays the role of Wendy Robinson, the jaded and worn-out young woman who teeters on the brink of death. Chelsea is mesmerizing in this role as she really gives an outstanding and rigorous performance as the strung-out Wendy, forcing you to sympathize with her ongoing plight. In the context of the film, the character of Wendy must progress from a timid and suicidal pacifist to a headstrong and capable fighter by the closing moments of the film, and Chelsea does an amazing job in pulling off this character arc with stupendous results. Not only does the narrative demand that she is battered emotionally throughout the story, but she is also physically tested as there are a number of action-filled moments that have her clawing her way out of an overturned car, fighting for her life against a demonic magician, and even wielding a shotgun like a total badass. It's the cruel and unusual punishment that she endures throughout the movie that really allows you to root for her in the end. Her performance is just plain enjoyable, and Chelsea creates an enormously memorable role as the captivating hero. It also doesn't hurt that she looks absolutely stunning in the film either. Robert John Burke takes on the demanding role of the Dust Devil, a shape-shifting spirit who takes human form in order to satisfy his appetite for human suffering. Burke is outstanding in the role, allowing a truly twisted cinematic monster to wreak havoc on the denizens of this dilapidated, post-apocalyptic looking countryside. His performance is deliciously devilish, though surprisingly he gives a rather sympathetic approach to his character. When it comes to beautiful horror movies, Dust Devil leads the pack. Of course, this is no surprise when it comes to Richard Stanley. He's able to infuse breathtaking visuals into genre fare where you typically wouldn't see something as optically sumptuous otherwise. Stanley allows the otherworldly quality of the South African desert and its scattered towns to enhance his story and emphasize the dreamlike quality that he introduces in this film. Lost in a haze of orange hues and crimson blood, Stanley paints an expressively haunting depiction of a world that is slowly dying and slipping into the past. The void that the countryside and its dilapidated towns offer gels perfectly with the theme of the narrative, bringing to light the frightening concept of man's frailty and mortality. Dust Devil is another masterpiece by the South African-born filmmaker. It is a film that showcases just how good a horror movie can be, if given the proper treatment and the correct amount of unabashed love. As serious as a heart attack, Stanley provides all the right ingredients to make a compelling story that literally grabs us by the throat as it demands our attention and respect. The film is a breathtaking portrayal of the horrors of depression, mixed with the mythological archetypes that encompass the region's history. The overall look of the film is off the charts as it compiles scene after scene of wonderful visuals plastered against horrific and shockingly bleak imagery that just curdles your blood. The severity of this film is displayed again and again by the cruelness of its memorable moments, and the mythology that Stanley was able to establish and incur in this movie is simply astounding. If you're looking for a film that is soaked in surreal scenes, then give Dust Devil a go. This movie is a hauntingly beautiful painting come to stark life. And guys, that is the beautiful but brutal horror flick, Dust Devil. One of Richard Stanley's absolute best flicks, and just one of my ultimate favorites. He really does a great job in this film, and if you haven't seen it before, get on it as soon as possible, because it really is a unique gem. But guys, that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed that review, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have time, leave a comment below because I'd love to hear from you. But until then, I will see you at the next movie review. Take care.